Trump ally Rudy Giuliani is the target of a new lawsuit accusing him of sexual assault, harassment, wage theft, and other misconduct. And they're asking for $10 million in damages. The woman who filed the suit says she worked for the former New York mayor for nearly 2 years and claims that he offered her the job, quote, as a pretext to develop a quid pro quo sexual relationship. Giuliani's spokesperson says he unequivocally denies these allegations. Elaine Quijano has more on this story.
The wide-ranging lawsuit against Rudy Giuliani was filed in a New York court Monday. In it, plaintiff Noelle Dunphy claims Giuliani offered her a job in January 2019 as his director of business development with a salary of $1 million a year, but said he'd have to defer her pay and keep her employment secret until he finished divorce proceedings with his now ex-wife. Over the nearly 2 years that followed, Dunphy claims Giuliani paid her almost exclusively in cash, made clear that satisfying his sexual demands was an absolute requirement of her employment, forced her to perform a variety of sexual acts, and breached their alleged business agreement. Dunphy claims to have recorded many of her interactions with Giuliani, including one where she says he told her, "I've wanted you from the day I interviewed you." Attorney Justin Kelton represents her.
She alleges that on several occasions she objected clearly, that he did not respect those objections.
The lawsuit also alleges Giuliani, a personal attorney to then-President Trump, told Dunphy Trump's team would claim there was voter fraud if he lost the 2020 election. In another instance, Giuliani allegedly said he was selling pardons for $2 million, which he and President Trump would split. There has been no proof of voter fraud in that election, nor evidence that Giuliani or the former president were ever compensated for pardons during his time in office. CBS News has reached out for comment from the former president, but has not heard back. In a statement, a spokesperson for Giuliani said he denies the allegations and will pursue all available remedies and counterclaims. In response, Dunphy's lawyer said in part that Giuliani, quote, will have to answer to materials and recorded statements that will be presented at trial. CBS News legal analyst Ricky Kleeman.
The real evidence in this case for this complaint to move forward has to be in the recordings, because if it's not in the recordings, it does hit the line of being so over the top that you wonder if it's all true or if none of it is true. And that's going to be the defendant's argument.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Elaine Quijano.